So are you also running a furniture store and do you also use Facebook lead ads to get more leads for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to add Facebook lead ads leads in Google Sheets for furniture store. So like you, I'm also running a furniture store and we also regularly receive new leads from Facebook lead ads. So now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead through Facebook lead ads, I'm just going to add that lead details into my Google Sheets so that my sales team can follow up quickly and efficiently. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheets. I'm just going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own furniture store, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen, everyone. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically add new Facebook lead ad submission to your Google Sheet. It is perfect for furniture stores managing inquiries for custom prices, catalogs, or showroom visit. As soon as the customer submits the lead gen form, their contact details are logged in instantly in your spreadsheet. That too without any manual efforts, ready for follow-up or something else. So let's set up this simple yet powerful integration together. So to do this, I'm simply going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here we're just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of hours free every month to explore the application. But over here I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in. And once I'm just going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And once I'm just going to click on this access now, it is going to open the dashboard of my Pabbly Connects account. And to get started, I'm simply going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here on my dashboard, you can see multiple folders which I have already created in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a new folder, you can go to this create new folder button and create your own. I've already created mine, so I'm just going to save my workflow in one of these only, which is this Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets automation. And now I'm just going to name my workflow as this: add Facebook lead ads leads in Google Sheets for furniture store. And then we are simply going to click on this button which says create, and once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response to the commands given by a trigger, and that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of a trigger in a particular workflow. And to get started, I'm simply going to select my trigger application, which is Facebook lead ads. So I'm just going to search for Facebook lead ads right over here, and now for the trigger event, I'm just going to simply select it as new lead instant. And now I'm just going to click on this button which says connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Facebook lead ads account with your Pabbly Connects workflow, you can simply click on this button which says select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this blue button which says connect with Facebook lead ads. And once I'm just going to click on this button, Pabbly is asking me to select the Facebook account with the help of which I'm just going to create the connection. So I'm simply going to select my Facebook account with the help of which I'm just going to create this connection. And once I'm just going to select my Facebook account with this, we have successfully connected our Facebook lead ads account with our Pabbly Connects workflow. And like I did, you also have to do the same in order to connect your furniture store Facebook account with your Pabbly Connects workflow. And now for the page name, I'm just going to simply select the name of my page, which is this. So I'm simply going to look for the same page, and as you can see, Arma Furniture Store, so I'm just going to select the same. And after selecting the page name, it is asking me to select the lead gen form. Over here, I'm just going to select the lead gen form. But before selecting the lead gen form, you must ensure that you have created the lead gen form in your Facebook page. Alright, so now I'm just going to select my lead gen form for which I want to create this automation, which is this lead ads. Over here, I'm just going to select this form because I want to create this automation for this form only. You can select any another form of your choice, and if you want to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can select all lead gen forms too. I'm just going to select the lead gen form for which I want to create this automation, and now I'm just going to click on this button which says save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, Pabbly is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to open new tab, and I'm just going to look for Meta for developers right over here. So I'm just going to search for Meta for developers. So you have to keep in mind that you have to search for Meta for developers only. And now after searching for Meta for developers, I'm just going to open the landing page of Meta for developers, and from here you have to go towards this resources and then towards this developer tools. And now you have to scroll and look for lead ads RTO debug tool and select it. And after selecting this, it is going to open the lead ads testing tool, and using this tool only we're just going to generate a test lead. So to do this, I'm simply going to select the page first. So I'm just going to search for the page right over here, and then I'm just going to select it. And now for the form, I'm just going to select the same form which I selected right over here in my workflow. And after selecting both of this, I'm simply going to click on this button which says preview form. And now I'm just going to fill in all of these details as test lead. So let's say I'm just going to select my preferred furniture type as office furniture right over here. Then for the estimated budget, let's say that I'm just going to select it as 25,000 to 50,000. For the full name, as I mentioned, I'm just going to enter my full name, which is test lead. So I'm simply going to enter my full name right over here. And after entering my full name, I'm just going to enter the mobile number. And as you can see, after entering the mobile number, I'm just going to enter the email address, which is test@pabblytudes.com. And after entering my email address, I'm just going to move on further, and now I'm just going to enter my city, which is Mumbai. And after selecting the city and all of these details, I'm just going to click on this button which says continue to submit these details. Alright, so I'm simply going to click on this continue and then submit right over here. And once I'm just going to click on this submit, now these details have been sent towards my workflow. So I'm just going to open my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has successfully captured the response for all of these details. You can see the full name, phone number, email, city, and the rest of these details. So with this, we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what is going to happen is that whenever we are going to receive a new lead from this Facebook page, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered. So now I'm just going to move on further towards my action step, and automatically I'm just going to add these details into Google Sheets. So for that, I'm just going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So I'm just going to search for it and select it. And now for the action event, I'm just going to select add new row and click on this connect. So if you have already connected your Google Sheets account, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection right over here. Alright, so I'm simply going to click on this add a new connection, and now you have to click on this blue button which says sign in with Google. And once you click on this blue button, Pabbly is going to ask you to select your Gmail account. And after selecting your Gmail account, Pabbly is going to ask you for some permissions. So you can simply click on allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because your data is secure with Pabbly. And once you give Pabbly all the permissions, your Google Sheets account will be connected. And over here, I have already connected my Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect's workflow. So I'm simply going to click on this button right over here which says select existing connection and then save. And once I'm just going to do this, yes, you can see that I've successfully connected. And now it is asking me to select the spreadsheet and the sheet right over here. So as you can see, the name of my spreadsheet is lead details right over here, and the name of my sheet is sheet 1. So I'm just going to simply select both of these details, and now it is asking me for the rest of the details. So one by one, I'm just going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. I'm not going to enter it manually, we are just going to map it. Alright, previous step is trigger step, with the help of which I'm just going to map these details. And as soon as we are just going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So one by one, I'm just going to map all of these details, and it will turn all of these fields dynamic. So first, I'm just going to map this name, then I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to map the email address. I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to map the phone number. I'm just going to map the furniture type. Then I'm just going to map the estimated budget. And at last, I'm just going to map the city right over here. And now after mapping all of these details, I'm simply going to click on this save and send test request. And with this, we have successfully connected our Google Sheets account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And after connecting this, I'm just going to open my sheets. And as you can see that, yes, with this, we have successfully added the details into our Google Sheets too. Yes, this has proved a successful connection, but now I'm just going to test this workflow in real time. So yes, to do this, I'm just going to open my lead ads testing tool once again. I'm just going to delete the previous lead and refresh the page in order to create a new lead. It is really important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page, otherwise you'll not be able to create a new lead. So now let's say that my name is Smart Lead and I saw a Facebook ad of this furniture store, and I'm just going to fill in the lead gen form right over here, and I'm just going to show that in real time we are going to add that details which are submitted with the help of lead gen form into Google Sheets. Alright, so to do this, I'm simply going to click on the preview form, and let's say I'm just going to fill in this form as Smart Lead who is interested in purchasing furniture. And now I'm just going to select all of these details right over here which I'm interested in purchasing. I'm just going to enter my full name, which is Smart Lead. I'm just going to enter my mobile number right over here, and then I'm just going to enter my email address, which is smart@pablitudes.com. So I'm simply going to enter my email address right over here, and now after entering my email address, I'm just going to enter my city too right over here, and I'm just going to submit my details, and you're going to see that within seconds and in real time these details will be added into my Google Sheets. Alright, so now after entering all of these details, I'm simply going to click on this button which says continue and then submit. And once I'm just going to click on this submit, yes, you're going to see it is saying thanks, you are all set. And now I'm directly going to open my Google Sheets. And once I'm just going to open my Google Sheets, you can see the details have been added right over here. So yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we created right now. That whenever a new lead gen form is submitted, automatically the details will be added into my Google Sheets. Such a useful automation for your own furniture store, right? So yes, now I will suggest go and try this amazing automation for your own furniture store, that whenever you receive a new lead from Facebook, automatically the details will be added into your Google Sheet so that your sales team can follow up quickly and efficiently. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.